Hey, Cowboys Nation! Your like and subscription to this video are essential for us. Please consider it. Throughout the offseason, speculations about the Dallas Cowboys are expected to intensify, particularly regarding possible quarterback trades. Similarly, the buzz around the Minnesota Vikings has gained momentum following their mere 3-point performance against the Raiders in the 14th week of the season. Minnesota faces significant doubts in their quarterback position due to Kirk Cousins' recuperation from an ACL injury. Moreover, Cousins is set to become a free agent in 2024. It seems time has run out for Josh Dobbs, evidenced by his benching during the game against Las Vegas. In this scenario, the Cowboys come into play, equipped with a trio of quarterbacks and a looming substantial financial obligation as their key players are poised for profitable contract extensions. Dak Prescott, steadfast in his position, has surfaced as the frontrunner for the NFL MVP accolade, casting a spotlight on the impending choices regarding the careers of Trey Lance and Cooper Rush. Each of these quarterbacks is contracted through the year 2024. Lance hails from Minnesota, making a potential move to the Vikings somewhat of a homecoming. A distinguished quarterback during his time at Marshall High School, he earned recognition as a 3-star recruit. Connor Livesay of the 33RD team identified Lance as an unexpected trade prospect this offseason, pinpointing the Vikings as a likely trade collaborator with the Cowboys. Dallas might choose to retain their trio of quarterbacks, yet this approach comes with a hefty price tag. Prescott's salary cap impact is projected to be a substantial $59.4 million in the last year of his $160 million contract. This partly explains why the Cowboys need to secure an extension for Prescott during this offseason, aiming to reduce this figure. Lance's salary cap charge dramatically increases from a $940,000 in 2023 to $5.3 million in 2024, a considerable sum for a third-string quarterback. Among the trio, Rush stands as the most economically viable option, carrying a $2.8 million cap hit. The seasoned player is approaching the last season of his 2-year, $5 million contract. Should the Cowboys contemplate a strategic shift regarding their quarterback, the ensuing scenario regarding Dallas's potential gains from a fresh agreement for Lance warrants attention. At 23, Lance's marketability persists, notably as his selection as the 3rd overall in the 2021 NFL Draft is a relatively recent event. The Dallas Cowboys might be an ideal destination for a notable former star tight end, as suggested by an analyst. CBS Sports analysts Brian Deardo and Cody Benjamin recommend the Cowboys as a prime candidate among the top 5 potential teams for acquiring free agent tight end Zach Ertz. They rank Dallas as the 3rd most favorable option for the 3-time Pro Bowl player, following the Philadelphia Eagles and Baltimore Ravens. Brian Deardo suggests that Dallas could present a more direct path for Ertz to find pass-catching opportunities. He finds the notion of Ertz in a Cowboys uniform strange, but with the team aiming for a substantial playoff push, Deardo questions why the Cowboys wouldn't consider this move to provide Dak Prescott with additional assistance. Ertz may no longer be the powerhouse tight end of his peak years, a period highlighted by his record-setting 116 catches for a tight end, alongside 1,163 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns in the 2018 season, yet he remains a valuable secondary option in the passing game. Although his stint with the Arizona Cardinals before his quadriceps injury in October saw him accumulate just 27 catches for 187 yards and a single touchdown over 7 games, it wasn't long ago that he demonstrated a fruitful season-long performance. In the 2021 season, he achieved 74 receptions, amassing 763 yards and scoring 5 touchdowns. Indeed, during the 2022 season, he averaged 40.6 yards per game with a catch rate of 68.1%, figures that closely mirror his performance in the 2021 season, where he recorded 44.9 yards per game and maintained a 66.1% catch rate. Presently, Jake Ferguson holds the starting tight end position for the Cowboys. Despite a sluggish beginning to the season, securing only 19 of his 31 targets in the initial 5 games, with a catch rate below 63% in 4 of these matchups, Ferguson's performance has notably improved as the season advanced. He currently boasts 51 receptions, totaling 570 yards and scoring 5 touchdowns. In the tight end category, Ferguson stands out, ranking 10th in total receptions and 8th in receiving yards. Additionally, his tally of 5 receiving touchdowns positions him second among his peers in the tight end role. Although the Cowboys are set with their starting tight end, there's room for an additional receiving threat in this position. Their other tight ends, rookie Luke Schoonmaker and Peyton Hendershot, have had minimal impact in the passing game, collectively managing just 8 catches for a total of 64 receiving yards. Taking into account Dallas's strategy of frequently employing 2 tight ends, with Schoonmaker participating in 32% of the offensive snaps this season, it seems logical for Dallas to enhance their arsenal by adding another receiving talent to their tight end roster. The issue at hand is the lack of any signs that the Cowboys are contemplating a move for Ertz. Teams like the Eagles, Ravens, Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, and San Francisco 49ers have all been mentioned as possible destinations for the 33-year-old tight end. Yet, the notion of the Cowboys acquiring Ertz remains purely speculative, with no concrete reports or indications of interest from their end. Moreover, the prospect of Ertz returning to his old squad, the Eagles, or joining the Ravens for a probable starting tight end position seems more enticing than the possibility of him signing with the Cowboys, where he would be a definitive backup to Ferguson. We value your feedback. Please subscribe and leave your opinion in the comments. That's it for today.